is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fighter Source Women's Flyweight Division. Introducing first, this fighter coming out of the 5150 Energy red corner. She stands in at 5 foot 1 inches tall, weighing in at 116 pounds. She has an amateur record, 2 victories, 1 defeat. One of those victories comes by way of knockout. Representing the San Diego Smash, ladies and gentlemen, the tap out queen, Jasmine Pouncy. Next up, her opponent fighting out of the 5150 Energy blue corner. She stands in at 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at 125 ready pounds. In 7 amateur bouts, she has 5 victories. 3 of those victories come by way of knockout. She is a striker representing the Fresno Force, Brieta Tank Girl Carpenter. All right, folks, here we go. Our women's flyweight bout. Brieta Carpenter versus Jasmine Pouncy. A discrepancy in records here, folks. Only 2 victories for Pouncy, where you've got 5, including 3 knockouts for Carpenter, who looks to be a much bigger and longer fighter.
I was just thinking the same thing, man. What a size discrepancy, but like we saw earlier, you can't count the smaller person out because they are firecrackers.
Right, and what you saw from those counter punches is Pouncy is here to throw down.
Nice 1-2s, man. Snappy, strong punches. Didn't expect to see that.
Good rights and lefts from Jasmine Pouncy. She's going to have to pop in and out with a taller fighter like that and connect on those punches.
Yeah, and she's doing that, coming in and out. She has to stay away from her reach, come in, strike, and get out. That gets Carpenter to think twice about coming in so fast. Oof.
I like her in-ring movement too, you know, circling away, you know, popping in, popping out the way she should be. Takes a lot of energy to do that, so we'll see how long she can keep that up, but she's looking good so far, Pouncy.
It looks like she's like a little Energizer buddy. She can do that for the whole time, seems like.
And again, these lighter weight fights are always exciting to watch, especially in the women's division. These flyweights just go nuts. Good midsection kick there from Brieta Carpenter. She landed a solid one there.
Both fighters seem really content with just staying and striking, not trying to level change, act like they're shooting or anything like that, just wanting to bang.
Oh, good left hand. Might have caught Pouncy there, and she just catches another one and one to the head. Doesn't seem to phase her on that one, though.
He kind of glanced off the shoulder and to the head. But yeah, not phasing Pouncy at all.
Oh, another good right round kick, another good left round kick, and Carpenter is turning it on here toward the end of round number 1.
But Pouncy, though, when she was getting back in the corner getting hit, she just throws this left that connects solid to Carpenter's face that backed her off.
Jasmine Pouncy in the blue shorts with the yellow trim. Brieta Tank Girl Carpenter in the gray shorts with the red trim. Fresno versus San Diego. Good inside leg kick, and then took a right hand, right overhand for her gift, is sending that leg kick in there.
The change. Here's your change.
Yeah.
She's really good with those high kicks. She's got the reach and the legs for those kicks for sure.
You know, and this fight is exactly why I love this sport and why the amateur sports, you just never know. You've already got blood trickling down Carpenter's face. She came in here with the bigger record, bigger fighter, and Pouncy is doing a ton of damage.
Now here's why throwing fancy kicks are kind of scared, because they can get caught very easily. And I think if Pouncy was a little bit taller, she could have had that back sweep, because she reached for that leg and missed.
Brieta Carpenter cut on the edge of that eye. Doesn't look like it's going to affect her vision at all, so Doc might come in, take a look at it, but I don't think it should affect rounds 2 or 3 so far. Fantastic first round from both Pouncy and Carpenter. How do we score that round, Seth?
I don't know, man. I'm just so impressed. I'm kind of taken back by how good both their techniques were with striking, man.
Yeah.
Everything was like right down the pipe. It was crisp and clean. There was no like looping, sloppy punches. That was probably the most technical striking that I've seen.
It's been great so far. Both ladies landed quite well.
Both ladies landed hard shots. I think Carpenter might have landed the harder shots,
Yeah.
but I think maybe point-wise, Pouncy might have landed more. So how are the judges going to view that? Do the significant strikes that seem to rock a fighter outweigh the technical points thrown by the other fighter?
That's a very good question, Chris. I just don't know. I don't know which way the judges would want to go, and I wouldn't know which way I would want to do it either if I was scoring.
And as you're looking at it in the corner right now, she is cut up, Brieta Carpenter. That eye is bleeding like crazy. It looks like her lip and her nose is both bleeding. So that takes a toll too, especially when your nose is bleeding because you can't breathe. Yeah. Your eye's bleeding, so some of that blood's getting splattered into your eye. That could always affect what happens later on in a fight too.
Yeah, that's the worst. I remember a couple of my fights, I had blood just pouring down my face. I couldn't see a thing.
Here we go, round number 2. This is our women's flyweight bout. San Diego versus Fresno, and 2 hard shots landed for Brieta Carpenter right off the bat.
Those body kicks, man. People are starting to pick up on those body kicks. Nice push kick.
And I like Carpenter's spacing right now at the beginning of this fight. She's not getting too close to Pouncy, considering the damage Pouncy's already done, and she's landed so far.
Sorry, I think she has to do the same thing, in and out, the same way Pouncy wants to go in and out, because they're both scared of being caught in the middle, just slugfest, because they're both getting hit super hard when they're in close.
And it looks like Brieta is cut over her right eye, or I'm sorry, Pouncy is cut over her right eye, so both women exchanging blood here in the cage. Oh, good right and a left lands again for Carpenter.
These girls are tough, man. I'm very impressed with both these girls.
This fight to me, Seth, you know, we've said it a few times in a few different fights, is really what Fighter Source, their tournament, the 2015 season, is what it's all about. I almost hate seeing these two go at it in the first round, because this to me is a finals fight.
Yeah, it seems like it to me. I'd like to see both these girls, no matter what happens, move on.
Brieta Carpenter definitely looking to be the fresher fighter, even though her face is more of a mess, but definitely landing the lefts and the rights and throwing that midsection right kick that's landed a few times. Oh, good round kick turned into a spinning back fist by Pouncy.
It's great to see how these women are going in and out. They're both scared to engage, but when they are, it's just such an amazing slugfest. I want them both to engage all the time.
Carpenter looking to be the fresher fighter at this point. Pouncy mouth wide open, mouthpiece starting to stick out. That's definitely what you don't want to see with a round and a half still left to go.
Yeah. Like you said at the beginning, you thought that might take a toll, the circling and the in and out. It seems like it is taking a toll.
Another good kick to the midsection, but return the favor was Pouncy with a straight left.
Yeah, Pouncy's great at returning those receipts. Oh, great looping right hand and straight lefts.
Fight of the night candidate right here, folks. This might have been the best display of striking we've seen so far. Good trip to the mat as Pouncy trying to score some points, but you see the strength of Carpenter right there to reverse it and stand right back up.
Beautiful. That's what happened in the first round, but Pouncy wasn't able to get that leg.
Oh, big left kick, and Pouncy goes down. This one is all over.
Wow.
Knockout for Brieta Carpenter, and she takes fight of the night, knockout of the night in our book, moving on to Syracuse. What a win, what a fight, and look at the emotion in the cage.
Beautiful. If I had some money, I'd throw it to her fight of the night. I don't. That was amazing.
Fantastic.
Great fight and emotional right now. Look at Jasmine, look at Brieta right now. She's so emotional. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed one of the best fights we've seen in an opening round here at Fighter Source. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Seth and I will be up in the cage shortly. Seth will be talking to our winner, Brieta Carpenter, but let's not take anything away from Jasmine Pouncy. She came in here and fought her heart out. Definitely fight of the night candidate. Folks, we'll be up in the ring shortly for our official winners announcement.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to an official decision, come on, one more round of applause for these warriors. The end of this bout comes at 2 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2 for your winner by knockout, Brieta Tank Girl Carpenter.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with your winner, Brieta Carpenter. Brieta, let me just say, that fight was amazing to me. Me and Chris Garrity were on our feet screaming. Even at the table, we were like, oh my gosh, fight of the night.
Thank you. Yeah, I lost my original opponent, I think, a day before weigh-ins. She stepped in on super short notice. I totally underestimated her because I'm so much bigger than her, but holy, wow, she is tough. I am very proud of this win because she was one tough fighter.
Yeah, she was very tough. That was, like I said, fight of the night. I mean, both exchanges going back and forth, in and out. You guys were just slugfesting it out.
Yeah,
was your game plan going in here to just stand and strike with her?
Yeah, striking's my thing. I'm very comfortable on the ground, but if I can, I'll keep it standing. So, and I knew she was a striker too, so I was expecting to kind of have a little battle, so that was fun. That was great.
Well, how do you feel now? Moving on to the next level, going to New York next. What's your game plan going into this next fight?
Game plan going into this next fight, just stay in it, get the win at all costs, even if I'm bleeding out of every part of my face. And
it looks tough. It looks tough. Who cares?
I'm excited to go to New York. Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited to have you in this tournament. We're excited that you moved on. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for your winner, Brieta Carpenter!